Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Strimzi Metrics Reporter to expose Prometheus metrics from a Strimzi-based Kafka cluster. The Strimzi Metrics Reporter is a new project within Strimzi, and it utilizes the Kafka Metrics Reporter interface. The Strimzi Metrics Reporter is a standalone plugin, and it can be used with any Kafka client. Up to this point, we've recommended using the JMX exporter to expose metrics with Strimzi, and we provide some example YAML files with the JMX exporter in our examples folder in Strimzi. Part of the motivation for creating the Strimzi Metrics Reporter is that the JMX exporter first exposes metrics via JMX before using a Java agent to expose them again via HTTP. Using the Strimzi Metrics Reporter to directly expose metrics to Prometheus significantly simplifies the process and reduces overhead. The following steps will show you how to use the Strimzi Metrics Reporter in your Kafka cluster. One quick word of caution: you cannot have the Strimzi Metrics Reporter and the JMX exporter defined in your Kafka CR. You can only use one or the other. So as you can see here, I already have my Kafka cluster up and running. I've got my cluster operator pod. I've got 3 Kafka broker pods and 3 Kafka controller pods. These are all in the My Project namespace. And if we look at the Kafka resource name, it is called My Cluster. So the next thing that we'll do is we will edit the Kafka custom resource with the name I just mentioned, My Cluster. And what we will do here is we will add a metrics config field. And we're going to add the type Strimzi Metrics Reporter. Next, we watch the broker and controller pods roll. So the current ones will be terminated, and this will spin up new broker and controller pods, which will contain our new config with the Strimzi Metrics Reporter. Once that is complete, we'll port forward one of the Kafka broker pods on port 9404. So then we can use a browser to navigate to localhost 9404, and we're using the endpoint metrics. And this will expose the Kafka metrics. So just by adding Strimzi Metrics Reporter as the metrics config type, Strimzi gives you a sensible set of default metrics. But you, the user, can filter for specific metrics if you please. This is by using the allow list. So here we have another field called values, and within values, we are adding our allow list. So you can see here we're filtering just the Kafka network metrics via the allow list. And if we port forward our pod again and go back to our browser, we can see now by filtering that it's only the Kafka network metrics that have been exposed. Another useful way to view metrics is to leverage Grafana dashboards. And in the Strimzi examples, we have given you some Grafana dashboard examples that you can use with the Strimzi Metrics Reporter. Here within my cluster, you can see I have the required Prometheus pods and the required Grafana pods running within my cluster. And here you can see the Grafana dashboard in question, which is Strimzi Kafka. That concludes this demo. Thank you for watching.